I do gotta ask you though, because like online, there's just been a lot of stuff about Steve. Actually, crazy conspiracy theories.
Hello and welcome to Director's Choice, the show where we take a deep dive into the world of cinema and discuss the latest news, theories, and controversies. In this episode, we'll be discussing the top MCU theories and what they mean for the future of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. The multiverse will play a big role in the upcoming MCU movies and TV shows. This theory is based on the concept of the multiverse, which will be explored in Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness and Spider-Man: No Way Home. Doctor Strange is played by Benedict Cumberbatch, and Spider-Man is played by Tom Holland. The multiverse is not a new concept for the comic book universe, but its introduction in the MCU has been a major talking point among fans. With the events of Loki opening up the multiverse, it's clear that this will be a major theme in Phase 4 of the MCU. The upcoming Doctor Strange sequel is said to be a horror movie that will explore the darker side of the multiverse, and Spider-Man: No Way Home will bring back past Spider-Man actors and villains from other universes. This theory suggests that the MCU is heading towards a massive crossover event, which could involve multiple versions of our favorite characters. Doctor Strange will be a key player in the MCU going forward. Doctor Strange is played by Benedict Cumberbatch, and he has appeared in several MCU movies, including Doctor Strange, Thor: Ragnarok, Avengers: Infinity War, and Avengers: Endgame. Doctor Strange has always been a pivotal character in the MCU, and his importance is only set to grow in Phase 4. Not only will he be leading the charge in exploring the multiverse, but he's also rumored to appear in other movies like Spider-Man: No Way Home, and the upcoming Marvel Disney Plus series like WandaVision and Loki. His mastery of the mystic arts makes him a valuable ally in the fight against supernatural threats, and his role as the Sorcerer Supreme is crucial in keeping the balance of the universe. Wanda Maximoff will become the MCU's Scarlet Witch and will be one of the most powerful characters. Wanda Maximoff is played by Elizabeth Olsen, and she has appeared in several MCU movies, including Avengers: Age of Ultron, Captain America, Civil War, Avengers: Infinity War, and Avengers: Endgame. Wanda Maximoff's journey in the MCU has been a tumultuous one, but her power has grown with each movie. With the events of WandaVision, it's clear that she's set to become one of the most powerful characters in the MCU. The comics have always portrayed her as a formidable force to be reckoned with, and her transformation into the Scarlet Witch suggests that her powers will only continue to grow. With her connection to the multiverse, she could become a key player in the upcoming crossover events. Loki will play a major role in the upcoming MCU movies and TV shows. Loki is played by Tom Hiddleston, and he has appeared in several MCU movies, including Thor: The Avengers, Thor: The Dark World, Thor: Ragnarok, Avengers: Infinity War, and Avengers: Endgame, as well as the Loki TV show. Loki has always been a fan-favorite character in the MCU, and with his own TV show, he's set to become even more important. The events of the show have opened up the multiverse, and it's suggested that he could be involved in the upcoming Secret Wars storyline. His mischievous nature and cunning make him a valuable asset in any situation, and his relationship with Thor is one of the most beloved aspects of the MCU.
Ow. Just had to be sure.
The MCU will introduce the Fantastic Four and X-Men in Phase 4. The actors who will portray the Fantastic Four and X-Men in the MCU have not yet been announced. The introduction of the Fantastic Four and X-Men to the MCU has been long awaited by fans, and it's finally becoming a reality. With Disney's acquisition of Fox, Marvel now has access to these beloved characters, and it's expected that they'll make their debut in Phase 4. The casting for these characters is still a mystery, but fans have been speculating on who could play roles like Reed Richards and Wolverine. Kang the Conqueror will be the next big villain in the MCU after Thanos. Kang the Conqueror will be played by Jonathan Majors in the upcoming movie Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania. After the epic saga of Thanos in the Infinity Saga, the MCU needs a new big bad, and it looks like Kang the Conqueror will be taking that role. The time-traveling villain is a major threat in the comics, and his introduction could have huge ramifications for the future of the MCU. Jonathan Majors' casting in the role has already generated a lot of excitement, and his appearance in Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania is highly anticipated. Tony Stark will return to the MCU in some capacity. Robert Downey Jr. played Tony Stark, Iron Man in several MCU movies. The death of Tony Stark in Avengers Endgame was a major blow to the MCU, but it's been hinted that he could still have a presence in the future. Robert Downey Jr. has been rumored to be returning in some capacity, whether it's in a flashback or as an AI version of himself. His influence on the MCU is undeniable, and his return would be a welcome addition to the franchise. The Mandarin will return in Shanghai and the Legend of the Ten Rings. The Mandarin will be played by Tony Leung in the upcoming movie Shanghai and the Legend of the Ten Rings. The Mandarin's previous appearance in Iron Man 3 was met with controversy among fans, but it looks like Marvel is rectifying that with his return in Shanghai and the Legend of the Ten Rings. Tony Leung's casting as the character has already generated a lot of excitement, and his role in the movie is sure to be a major one. The true Mandarin has been a long-awaited character in the MCU, and it's finally becoming a reality. The Young Avengers will be introduced in the MCU. The actors who will portray the Young Avengers in the MCU have not yet been announced. The Young Avengers are a beloved team in the comics, and it's been hinted that they'll be making their debut in the MCU. With characters like Cassie Lang and Ellie Bradley already introduced in previous movies, it's clear that Marvel is setting up the team for a future appearance. The casting for these characters is still unknown, but fans are eagerly anticipating their introduction. Jane Foster will become Thor in Thor: Love and Thunder. Jane Foster is played by Natalie Portman, and she previously appeared in the first two Thor movies. One of the biggest surprises from Comic-Con 2019 was the announcement that Jane Foster would become Thor in Thor: Love and Thunder. Natalie Portman's return to the MCU was unexpected, but her transformation into the God of Thunder has already generated a lot of excitement. The storyline is based on a popular comic arc, and it's sure to be a major moment in the MCU. The MCU will adapt the Secret Invasion storyline from the comics. Secret Invasion is a major storyline from the comics that involves the Skrulls infiltrating Earth, and the MCU has hinted at its adaptation, with the Skrulls playing a larger role in recent movies and TV shows. The Skrulls' introduction in Captain Marvel was a major surprise, and it's been hinted that their involvement in the MCU will only grow. So there you have it, the top MCU theories and what they mean for the future of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. The future of the MCU is looking brighter than ever. With so many exciting storylines and characters on the horizon, it's clear that the MCU is just getting started. We can't wait to see how these theories play out in upcoming movies and TV shows, and we're sure that they'll continue to surprise and delight fans for years to come. Thank you for watching Director's Choice, and be sure to like and subscribe for more deep dives into the world of cinema.